A myth about MTSS, the multi-tiered system of supports framework, is that there are such a thing as tier 2 kids or tier 3 kids or SPED kids. And this just isn't true because when we're using these labels, tier 2, tier 3, or special education, it's referring to degrees or levels of extra supplemental support that a student might receive, but not to the overall comprehensive learning needs of that student. So take Oscar, for example, the student on this slide. So he might need a tier 2 supplemental intervention in math. That might be what he needs for math, but that doesn't mean that he is a tier 2 kid who needs that tier 2 extra level of support for reading, writing, social emotional learning, or any other learning area. So when we use these labels, they're not for students, they're for the kinds of interventions that they're receiving. And we could look at another example. Take Emily, this student. So you can see across the different areas of learning that should be part of Emily's day, the core, tier 1, is meeting the majority of those needs. So there are areas, reading comprehension, where she needs additional support, or specifically in social emotional learning, organizational skills. She needs intensive support with organizational skills. But again, the vast majority of areas of Emily's day are met with tier 1 core universal instruction and practices. So it wouldn't be accurate to call Emily a tier 2 kid, a tier 2 student, or a tier 3 student, because within Emily, there's different degrees of learning support that she needs.